coffee break. Today's tidbit.
And joining us for our weekdays coffee break, today's tidbit, Macarena.
Hey!
It's How do you know the Macarena?
I don't know, I just know it. Everyone knows it.
The Macarena was like a big thing when I was like in third grade or something like that. You know, like it was just like everybody was doing the Macarena, and then
Every Korean knows that dance.
that's really.
Yeah.
You know what every Korean knows how to do?
No.
Is this?
What is that?
You don't
No,
know
I
this
don't know that.
You don't know?
No, what?
You don't know that dance?
No.
It's like some like
Isn't that like
Indonesian kid.
What?
No,
What?
Pangaku, no.
I know that.
He's like riding this boat where like the adults are like crazy boat racing.
Yes.
And this little kid, I think he's Indonesian, I think. I don't know. I forget which country he is.
Right.
He does this dance and then the background is like some Japanese song. And then like everyone's doing this now.
What? When was that a thing?
Now.
Now?
It's still going on.
Oh, I don't know.
You guys know that little kid, that
Right.
little
What?
kid who's dancing in front of the boat dance.
I don't know that. Huh.
What is? I'm more hip than you. What is the world gone to? What is the world gone
Because
to?
you're living in social media.
No, that's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
And I live the real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's true. It was memes before the modern internet, the Macarena. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Well, Puyong, how was the trip to
It
Jeju?
was good. It was amazing.
Man, she got good tan.
Yeah.
She
I
got
like more
good
healthier.
tan.
Yes.
She got like the Yihori tan.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Just
good
one
stuff.
minute.
Oh my goodness. That's the kind of tan she got.
Nice.
Anyways,
Nice.
let's get back to the mainland.
Okay.
What are we going to talk
Fighting.
about today?
Well, SJ, this could be a sensitive question.
Yes.
Now, have you ever gone to Starbucks over the past week for a cup of coffee?
I don't go to Starbucks in the first
Oh,
place.
really? You don't like the coffee there?
I think, can I
or
just
do you
be
think it's too overpriced?
I've always said this. Even before this incident, I've always said it is the most overrated coffee chain. They use bad coffee beans.
Yeah, you told me that.
Like, I'm very picky with my coffee.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay, nice. Okay. You know how Starbucks Korea has been everywhere in the news lately, right?
yes, I did.
The Tank Day controversy, it got really big.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, and today's topic is a little sensitive, but I think it's worth explaining carefully, especially for listeners who may not know the Korean historical context. You know, because this was not just a bad product name, it touched two very painful parts of Korea's modern history.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, there's a lot to go through today.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So on May 18th, Starbucks Korea ran a promotion for its Tank Tumbler series. And the problem was that May 18th is the anniversary of the Gwangju democratization movement, one of the most important and painful dates in Korean democratic history, right? And the promotion used phrases like Tank Day and 책상에 탁, like bang on the desk, which many people saw as extremely inappropriate.
It's literally went, again, in a span of several weeks and stuff like that, months, the military basically went in through a coup and started attacking people of Gwangju. There were tanks in there.
Yes.
It's a very sensitive part of Korea's history.
Right.
But let's, speaking of which, explain why for any of our listeners that don't really know why tank was the big problem.
Of course. Well, you already mentioned it, but in May 1980, citizens in Gwangju rose up against military rule.
Yeah.
And the military violently suppressed the uprising, and tanks and armed troops became part of that historical memory. So using the word tank in a playful sales event on May 18th felt, to many Koreans like treating that pain as a marketing joke.
What about, this one I didn't know, the 책상에 탁 bang on the desk.
Oh, well, that phrase is also very sensitive. It reminds people of the 1987 death of student activist Park Jong-chul, who died during police torture. Well, at the time, authorities tried to explain his death with the infamous line, "We hit the desk and he suddenly collapsed." Or in Korean, 책상을 탁 치니 억하고 죽었다. And that case became a major trigger for Korea's June democracy movement in 1987.
Guys, I mean, you can clearly tell what the intention was.
Right.
to
They use
have
the exact phrase.
yeah,
책상에 탁. So,
specifically using that and then releasing this event on May 18th. I think you can
Right.
really tell what the intention was.
Yeah.
So the issue was that two different democracy-related memories were touched at once.
exactly. One phrase recalled Gwangju in 1980, another recalled Park Chung-cheol in 1987, and these aren't distant textbook facts in Korea, right? They're connected to real families, real victims, and the country's fight for democracy. So when people saw those words in a coffee promotion, the reaction was immediate.
So how did Starbucks Korea respond at first?
Well, the company first changed some wording, but the criticism did not go away, obviously. Well, then the event was stopped, related posts were removed, and apologies followed. And Shinsegae Group chairman Jung Yong-jin also ordered strong disciplinary action, and the Starbucks Korea CEO and the executive responsible for the promotion were dismissed. And Starbucks global headquarters also apologized, saying this should have never happened.
No, it shouldn't happen. It was almost like, how could this happen?
right.
Right? And for any approval to go through, that really shows you the intentions of the people up there. Jung Yong-jin, Shinsegae chairman, he did
Yes.
apologize in person today.
Yup. This morning, Jung Yong-jin held a press conference and made a direct public apology. He apologized to the families of the May 18th victims, the family of Park Chung-cheol, citizens of Gwangju, and the public. He said there would be no excuses and that all responsibility for the incident was his. Shinsegae also said its internal investigation did not find clear evidence that the marketing was intentionally planned to mock history, but it still admitted that there had been a serious failure in the approval process and risk management.
Sorry, but I don't think having an internal investigation, you're not going to point out all the bad things that you guys actually did. You're probably going to go, no, nothing happened.
Right. I think there were articles saying that the person in charge used AI to come up with a catchphrase.
No. Yeah, now we're going to blame everything on AI, right? If
Yeah,
I
well,
mess
we
up
don't
on
know what's
something, AI,
happening.
no.
Right.
Because all the stuff, all the editing process, all the reviews are done by people. And so there's no way, even if it was done by AI, it's not just like, you tell AI, hey, come up with a good
Right.
event name for
Right.
May 18th. And then,
There's
all
a
right,
human review process.
right, exactly. Guys, you don't have to
obviously.
review it. We trust
AI.
We trust AI. Let's let it go. No, that's not going to happen. But again, they may be saying it's not intentional, but I mean, this is a pretty big failure.
Yeah, it is. And he also asked the public to look more warmly at Starbucks store workers, saying they're not the people responsible for the promotion. And I think that part's quite important, because many baristas and store staff are simply doing their jobs while the controversy is happening around them. And as a follow-up measure, Starbucks Korea said it would allow unconditional refunds for prepaid card balances from June 1st to 14th, easing its usual refund rule for customers who no longer want to keep their money in the Starbucks system.
I will tell you this. I was around the city throughout the whole weekend. And,
right.
you pass by a lot of Starbucks.
Yeah,
It's very empty.
it is empty.
There's a lot of upset people. My friend who's visiting, he went to Gwangju because that's his hometown.
Oh.
Parents' hometown. And they are upset over there.
Right.
You cannot go into a Starbucks in Gwangju. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, I will continue to talk about this incident that's really making waves on the internet right now in the news. This is B1A4 with What's Going On. You get 무슨 일이야? Got comments. Halsey says this boycott means literally the end for Starbucks. No, because Starbucks, I think they're good with marketing, right? And
They have the power to recover.
but it's definitely it's gonna hit a toll on them.
Yes,
I
definitely.
mean, it's a very sensitive topic. It's different from, any other like mistakes you could
very
have done.
different, right.
Like you could have done like SJ's dumb event, and I'd have
That's
been
a
so
mishap.
upset.
That's a mishap.
Right?
Yeah.
But then people are going to forgive them because people are like, oh, SJ is kind of dumb. And then, do that. But then this one is a little bit too much. Speaking of which,
Yes?
how has the public been reacting to this?
Well, on the consumer level, there has been a boycott movement. People online have been saying they will switch to other coffee brands. And I heard something like that myself on the subway. Two men
Yeah.
sitting next to me were literally talking about finding another coffee brand instead of Starbucks.
Yes, Yes, and that's when you know that it's entered the daily conversation. You know?
Exactly. And there are signs of that online as well. Starbucks used to be one of the strongest mobile gift coupon brands in Korea, especially on KakaoTalk Gift. But after the controversy, its ranking dropped and lower priced coffee brands moved ahead in some charts. So for a brand that had dominated coffee gift coupon for years, that was a noticeable shift.
It was like the easiest
Right, thing
easiest
for
gift to
people
give.
do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Exactly.
know?
Yes.
The Americano coupon.
Yeah.
You know? It's like
and the set with a cake.
yeah, that's I
Yes.
mean, it's your birthday comes along, you get a mini cake and a
Right.
coffee, right? It's
Right.
like big things there. So people are not only avoiding this store from what I understand.
Oh, right. Another interesting thing is what some people are calling removing Starbucks traces.
Yeah.
So there are posts and videos online showing how to erase the Starbucks logo from tumblers people already bought. So the boycott is not only about future purchases. For some people, it's also about not wanting to carry the brand image anymore.
Well, actually, if you put it into the dishwasher a few times, it actually peels off anyways. It does. It does peel off. I'm just putting it out there.
Does
There's a
that
lot.
mean you have to fix your dishwasher?
No, the tumbler is not very good
Right,
quality,
okay,
so I think
okay.
what it is. But I understand. People also, they're making sure that they're not posting anything on the website, on their social media, because
Right.
recently a baseball player, like innocently went into a Starbucks and like brought some coffee and then like he posted up a picture or something like that.
Oh, like a selfie?
Yeah, and then like it was an innocent one, and then I think the fans got involved and said, "Look, right now it's very sensitive." He was like, "Oh my goodness, yes, you're right."
Right. We're
And
going to
so-
talk about something like that.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
very intense.
It is intense. And the impact has spread into culture as well. Musical actor Jung Min-chun posted a photo of himself at Starbucks during the boycott atmosphere, and the post became very controversial. Eventually, he later left the musical 디아길레프, and the production company apologized for the confusion.
Yes, because I mean, there was even like some people who purposely posted,
Yes.
pictures
to
of
show
them
their
drinking.
support.
which I don't know why it's become a political thing, to be honest with you, but even an individual social media post becomes part of the issue.
Yes, and that shows how sensitive the public mood became.
Yeah.
The brand was no longer just a coffee chain for many people here in Korea. It had become a symbol in a larger debate about, historical respect, consumer action, and public responsibility, really.
What about the government side?
Well, the government response has also been unusually visible, I would say. President Lee Jae-myung publicly criticized the promotion on social media using very strong language and saying that the event insulted the sacrifices of Gwangju citizens. And the Ministry of the Interior and Safety also said they would not provide Starbucks products as gift for government events, saying companies should not treat democratic history lightly.
And other ministries got involved too.
Yes, the Justice Ministry asked the Supreme Prosecutor's Office to report any purchases of Starbucks products, such as tumblers, gift cards, or mobile coupons made with public funds this year. And officials said it was not a disciplinary move, but it still showed how far the issue had spread inside public institutions. The Defense Ministry also temporarily suspended parts of a welfare cooperation program it had been running with Starbucks Korea for soldiers.
Really is a huge fallout, for marketing promotion. But there
Definitely.
also has been criticism of the government response
Oh,
too.
yes. And this is where the issue became more political, especially ahead of the local election, right?
Yeah.
The ruling side has argued that companies must take responsibility when they treat democratic history carelessly. But the opposition party has said that while the marketing was clearly wrong, government-led boycotts of a private company can go too far. And their main point is that individual consumers can choose whether to boycott, but public institutions should be careful about pressuring the market.
Yeah, but then they're not really going like, hey, everybody, don't go to Starbucks. They're not doing that. I mean, they're not using it themselves as consumers. I mean, the
Right,
government also is
right.
working on behalf of consumers because they were purchasing these stuff or they're
Yes.
giving out gift coupons and stuff like that. And they don't want to be linked to a company that has,
Right.
Basically disgraced one of the
Most important,
saddest and most
Right.
horrific history in Korea.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, one side is emphasizing historical responsibility. The other is warning against state pressure on a private company. So you're going to have two sides.
Exactly. And some critics also said the backlash from ministries and public offices could create pressure inside the civil service, making people feel uncomfortable even using Starbucks personally.
Yeah.
So the debate is no longer only about Starbucks, I would say. It has become a bigger conversation about historical memory, consumer choice, corporate responsibility, and how far the government should go when responding to a private company's mistake.
That's right. All right, let's jump right into today's final takeaway.
Well, a marketing phrase can look small on a screen, but I think it can carry much more than a company intended, right? And in Korea, dates like May 18th and words tied to the democracy movement are not just history.
No.
They belong to people's grief, pride, and memory. So this controversy reminds us that communication is not only about being catchy. Sometimes it starts with knowing what should not be treated lightly.
That's right. That's right. All right, Puyong, thanks very much for
Thank
an
you.
update on this. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending her out of the studio, this is Hearts to Hearts with Rude.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio, dun 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 dun, it's me. It's Puyong.
Yeah, hi, it's me.
I was explaining to her how much I'm so into that dance.
I don't even know the dance.
Ding, ding. Who's your bias? I'm your bias. Who's your bias? I'm your bias. You don't know that song?
No. I don't want to know now.
Why? How is it that a man in his 40s,
I know.
40s telling a girl who's still in her 20s to listen
Yes.
to recent songs?
I know.
Come on now.
Oh, maybe.
Din, din.
Oh my god. I guess you're getting younger because you're getting the energy from me.
It's called midlife crisis. it's called
I'm
midlife
sorry.
crisis.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to stay young. Anyways,
Oh yeah,
anyways,
you are these days.
before I
But
try-
you said you're gonna start working out.
I know, but
Yesterday was
it
supposed to
was
be your first
raining
day,
and
right?
Stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I keep making excuses.
Right. When are you start?
it'll
When
come.
are you gonna start?
I'll probably do something tonight.
Ooh,
something.
ooh, nice.
Something.
Okay, something.
What's our tip for today?
Well, actually, when people think of Korea, they usually talk about K-pop,
Yes,
K-dramas,
yes.
food, skincare, and maybe semiconductors.
Always
Oh yeah,
semiconductors now.
but today we're going a little higher, literally higher.
Higher?
Hi, I'm so high.
Oh,
Hey,
Big Bang?
no,
Uh,
literally higher.
literally higher?
Literally.
The Lotte Tower?
No, higher.
Higher?
Yes.
The sky?
Yeah, higher as in space.
Oh, space.
Space,
Space,
yes.
space.
Wait, have you ever wanted to become an astronaut?
Never.
Never? Oh,
Never.
me neither.
I don't think having
There's too much uncertainty.
like fear. Yes, that too.
Yes.
I don't even like flying airplanes. I don't think.
Oh, you don't?
No, I hate it.
I love flying
I
airplanes.
I hate it. Even like that short 1 hour flight to
Yeah,
Jeju, I just go.
All right. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, right. Okay,
Well,
you're
so-
scared of heights, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, today is actually Korea Aerospace Day.
Okay.
So we're talking about how Korea's space and aerospace story has grown and where people celebrated it this week.
Okay. Okay. Korea Aerospace Day.
Yeah. Have you heard of this day?
No.
Right.
This is first time.
Yeah, because it's pretty new.
Okay.
It was created to mark the opening of the Korea Aerospace Administration, or KASA, on May 27th, 2024. So May 27th became a national commemorative day, and this year marks the second Korea Aerospace Day.
Okay.
And around the day, Korea is also running Aerospace Week with events at 41 science museums, observatories, and research institutions across the country.
I remember last year. I remember that. It was the first year. I remember talking about that. Okay, so this is not just one ceremony. It's just basically a whole week.
Exactly, and I like that because space can feel very far away, like something only scientists and engineers talk about. But these events are trying to make it feel closer. You know, rockets, satellites, VR experiences, night sky viewing, and programs for children and families.
All right, Boyoung, before we get into the events, can you give us a quick history of Korea's space program?
Sure. Well, Korea's space story is quite recent compared with countries like the US, Russia, or Japan, right? But Korea has moved quickly.
Very quickly.
Yes. And a big milestone came in 2013 when Naroho succeeded and Korea had its first successful space launch vehicle mission. Then came Nuri. This was a huge thing, right? Korea's first domestically developed launch vehicle. In 2022, Nuri successfully placed satellites into orbit, and that was a huge moment because Korea did it with its own launch technology.
Okay, and Korea also has a lunar orbiter,
yeah,
right?
do you know the name of it?
Tanuri.
Yes. Korea's first lunar orbiter is called Tanuri. It was launched in 2022 and entered lunar orbit later that year. So Korea is no longer only looking up at the moon. It's actually sending equipment there, collecting data, and building experience for future missions. And that's why Korea Aerospace Day feels meaningful. It's not only about a dream of space someday, it's about rockets, satellites, a lunar orbiter, and a new space agency, and of course, a growing industry that's already here.
That's right. And again, I mean, I remember all these launches. It was such a big deal.
Yes.
We were at the office watching it years ago.
Yeah, right. Do you remember the face of the minister for the science ministry?
No.
Like he was supposed to like announce the successful launch of Nurio, and his face was already showing that it was successful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that became a meme online. He was
Okay.
smiling as he was entering the hall. So people were like, "Oh, we now know that it's successful," even before listening to what he's gonna say.
It's always a big deal. Always
It is a big deal,
All right, so
yes.
where should we check first?
Well, first, Sacheon in South Gyeongsang Province. Have you been? It's very far down. I didn't know it was this far down.
Yeah, no, I just remember Sacheon because like the train you take is Sacheon Heng, right? No? Isn't it? Is that that's
Sacheoning?
that's
Yeah,
a different
probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think I was on like a Sacheoning train or something like that.
Oh, okay, but you've never been.
No.
Okay, well, we have to check out Sacheon because that's where Kasa is based. So it's the most symbolic place for Korea Aerospace Day. And today, the official ceremony was held at Kasa headquarters. But the more interesting part for visitors was the public experience zone around the site. There were VR space experiences, cube satellite displays, robotic aircraft exhibitions, rocket making programs, and even a talk concert. So it's trying to turn the new space agency into a place that ordinary people can actually approach.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
And I mean, kids are absolutely gonna love this
Right.
stuff.
Is there like a science day in the US? Because in Korea, we always make like model rockets when we're in elementary school. Like, with plastic and tape.
We have a science project day.
Oh,
week,
okay. Oh, okay. I guess it's similar.
And the best I ever got was 4th place.
Oh, that is good. Out of
No, but like 50 kids get 4th place.
Oh. But still. I mean, didn't make it to the podium, but still.
It was a dumb topic, but I think it was a pity. I think it was a pity ribbon, to be honest with you. What did people actually see there?
Well, imagine walking into an event space where one side shows small satellites and aircraft models, and another side lets children try a VR space journey. Cube satellites are tiny satellites, often used for education, research, and technology testing. Well, they're small enough to feel almost cute. Cute. But they represent a real direction in modern space development. So when visitors see them up close, space feels less like a giant Hollywood rocket and more like something students and engineers can actually build.
That's right. In that case, it's less intimidating.
Exactly. And the robotic aircraft displays are also nice because they connect space and aerospace together. Korea's space future is not only about rockets, it also includes aircraft technology, drones, satellites, and data. And Sacheon already has a strong aerospace industry base, so the event makes sense there, right?
Absolutely.
And for foreign visitors, the appeal is that this is where Korea is trying to build its space future, not just display it.
So Sacheon is the center of the story.
Right. If you want the symbolic version of Korea Aerospace Day, Sacheon is the one.
All right, there you have it. So we're going to continue to talk about space. space.
Do you think aliens exist?
I do.
I do think too.
I think they live among us.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. That I don't think so. that I don't think so.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just
they're
kidding.
somewhere up in the space.
I mean,
we could be aliens to them.
I enjoyed X-Files, but I don't think they'll live with us. We talked about Rocket. We have to listen to this song. This is NCT Dream with Rocket. Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Let's go to Seoul.
Okay. Well,
If you can't go far,
right. Sachon is far.
come on, that's
It's
far.
far.
That's pretty far.
It's like the very southern region.
Let's go like the Seoul metropolitan area.
Well, for people near Seoul, I would choose the National Science Museum in Gwacheon.
I've been there.
It ran space and aerospace experiment booths, some creative activities, a talk concert, and night sky observation programs. But the star of the place was the full-scale model of Nuri displayed out. Have you been? Did you see that?
Like with the kid. I've been there like
You've already
twice.
been there? Oh, okay, because it's close enough.
Yeah, it's right there, and the like playground is right there too.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And it's pretty ginormous.
Oh, yeah, it is. And I think that matters because most of us hear rocket and imagine something big, but seeing a full-scale model in person makes you feel the size differently.
But I'll tell you this, like it's big, but I would have thought it was bigger.
Oh.
It's not as big as I thought it would be.
Okay.
Like it's big,
Yes.
but I thought it would be bigger.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
It's like when you go to like
Interesting.
America for the first time, you ask for like, a hamburger and you go,
Oh, yeah. It's smaller than I thought.
I mean, it is big,
Yeah,
but it's not
very
that big.
impressive.
It's kind of like that, right?
Okay,
You expect
okay.
it. You got high expectations.
Yeah.
So rockets probably feel very different when you're standing next to one,
Exactly.
nevertheless.
Yeah, it turns the word launched vehicle into something very physical, right? For children, it's exciting, and for adults, it can be quite moving. I don't know if you felt that, but because Nuri is not just a rocket model. It represents years of trial, failure, engineering, and eventually success. And when you connect that with hands-on activities like cube satellite making or space experiments, it becomes a family-friendly way to understand Korea's space journey.
Yeah, if you have to go to like the space center, like you have to make reservations though. But it's worth it.
It is worth it, yes.
Like it's a good way to spend time with your kids. Like I kid you not, they'll have fun.
Right.
What would make Hwacheon especially good for foreign visitors too, though?
Well, accessibility,
Yeah.
first of all. It's close enough for a day trip from Seoul, and the programs are visual and hands-on, so even if someone doesn't understand every technical term in Korean, like I don't, they can still enjoy the experience. And you can look at the Nuri model, join, simple making activities, and if there's a night observation program, finish the day by actually looking up at the sky, and that flow feels very complete.
And you won't see anything because we have so much light pollution.
Right.
But I'm just saying though. I'm just saying
Have
though.
you seen the galaxy?
Have I seen the galaxy?
Yeah. No, I was in Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
Right next to our university. It was just plain, nothing at all. And I
you
saw
eat
the
something wrong?
galaxy.
Do you eat
no,
something
no,
wrong?
I was I was sober.
What were you?
No, literally, the galaxy was there. What? The stars were.
Maybe the stars. Not the galaxy.
Almost like the galaxy.
The galaxy is what I
stars.
showed you before. That's a
right.
galaxy.
Yeah.
I was showing her a video of how far the space could go on,
Yes.
stuff like maybe
Yes.
that.
Yeah. But have you seen that many stars?
Yeah, I've seen stars. When you go to the
But it
countryside.
feels like the galaxy.
Yes.
Whoa, that must be the galaxy.
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, when you go to the countryside and there's no light pollution, you can see the stars.
Right. No, but it was next level, really. I've never seen that in Korea.
All right, I'm gonna believe you on this one because I've never been to Greece.
Phew.
So
No, Athens, Georgia.
Oh, Athens, Georgia. Now I really don't believe you. Now I really don't believe you.
Athens, Georgia, right
Well,
next to Atlanta.
You know how much light
No,
pollution there is?
no light
Okay,
pollution at all.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes.
I thought she meant Athens and Greece, and I was like,
No, I've
maybe.
never been to Greece.
Oh, my
Would love
goodness.
to, but
Athens,
it was just all
Georgia.
plains and.
Yeah, you were definitely eating some bad
No,
peaches
I
over
was
there.
sober. Oh,
Bad peaches.
the truck drivers, they honk honk when you're there. That's like a thing.
Yeah, okay. Then
In
now
Athens.
she's really lost us. She's really lost us. Let's go to our third place.
Okay, the third one is Goheung in South Jeolla Province, specifically the Naru Space Center.
Yep.
This one is probably the most exciting because the center is usually not open to the public. It's a national security facility and the key launch site for Korea's rockets, including Nuri.
That's right. But the thing is, like, there's nothing around there, by the way. But if you cross a big bridge, I think you could go to what's the city that's connected to it that's really nice? Yosu.
Oh,
It's not too far from Yosu.
Right,
so
right.
But there's nothing there. It's really nothing there.
yes.
But people don't, again, normally just walk in.
Exactly.
It's a space center.
Exactly. But for Aerospace Week, the Korea Aerospace Research Institute specially opened the center to the public for 2 days. And the response was huge. Around 1,700 seats were booked within 5 minutes of reservations opening. And some people even came to Goheung on the day of the tour, hoping to get canceled spots.
Oh. Again, there's nothing there, but I guess they're doing some special stuff. And
Yes.
that's like the new, cool stuff. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's almost as bad as a concert
Oh,
ticket.
exactly, right. And I think that shows how much public interest in Korea's space program has grown. People were not just going to look at an exhibition, they were going to the actual place where Korea's launch vehicles took off. He's really looking it up. Night sky in Athens, Georgia.
What did visitors get to see there, Buyong?
Well, they went inside the NATO Space Center with experts and saw the launch pad where Nuri was raised before launch. And they also saw the Nuri QM model, which is a qualification model, basically a test model used before the actual flight model. So for people who followed Nuri's launches in 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2025, this must have felt very special.
And being that, like, it's really, really hard to get to.
Yes.
It's like you can't go more south than where that place is.
Exactly.
And it's connected by a bridge.
Yes.
I know someone that works there.
Oh, really? Oh.
And he's like, I've never seen him miss his family so much.
Oh.
Because it's very isolated. But
Right.
I'm sure he's very happy people are coming to see this.
To see people.
Yeah, and because it's like
Yeah.
usually very closed off, I can see why
Yes.
people want to travel all the way there to see all of this
yes.
stuff.
And Naro Space Center is not exactly easy to reach, as you said. It's located at the southern tip of Wenaro Island in Goheung. So even by car, it takes real effort. But people still came from different regions, including many from the Seoul metropolitan area. And one visitor in his 70s reportedly left home at 4:30 in the morning just to see the launch site.
That's usually where like people in the 70s wake up anyways, to be
that
honest
is
with
true,
you.
but still.
But it's dedication.
Yes.
What should foreign listeners know about the Korea space story, though?
Well, I'd say Korea's space story is still young.
It is.
But that's what makes it interesting, right? It's a story of a country that moved very quickly from catching up to building its own rockets, running a lunar orbiter, and creating a dedicated space agencies. So for foreign residents or visitors, Aerospace Week is a good way to see a future-oriented side of Korea beyond culture, food, and history.
All right, Puyo, let's get our final takeaway.
Well, I think space shows us both our smallness and our curiosity,
Yes.
right? The universe is unbelievably vast, but humans keep wanting to go farther, see more, and understand a little bit more, right? And Korea's space journey is part of that desire as well. And maybe it all begins with one simple act, looking up and wondering what else is out there.
Yeah. It's like very X-File. By the way, guys, before, I had to look up Night Sky in Athens, Georgia. There's a place called Georgia's Dark Sky Park. And I could see why she thought she was looking at the galaxy.
Yes, right.
But then there are clusters of stars. So it looks like a galaxy. So I understand. You were young. You were a little kid, right? You weren't like 20-something and thought that was the galaxy.
Yeah, I was 23.
Oh, goodness.
22,
Okay,
23.
there you go. It's clusters of stars.
Oh, it looks like a galaxy.
No, I understand.
But you see the Milky Way? What do you
You can't
call it?
see the
I
Milky
mean,
Way.
Like the traces of stars.
It's called the clusters of...
No, it wasn't like a cluster. You see the line.
Yes, that's not the Milky Way. You can't see the Milky Way. We're inside the Milky Way, Buyo.
Right, that is true.
Oh my goodness, our producer's saying he saw the Milky Way. You saw the Milky Way chocolate bar.
See, PD님 saw it too. Thank you, PD님.
All right. Puyong,
Bye.
have a fantastic rest of your night.
No.
We'll see you again tomorrow.
No. See you tomorrow.
Whatever, she's leaving. This is Port Forward Galaxy. 우주를 줄게.
커피를 너무 많이 마셨나 봐요. 심장이 막 두근대고 잠은 잘 수가 없어요. 한참 뒤에 별빛이 내리면 난 다시 잠들 순 없겠죠. 지나간 새벽을 다 세면 다시 내 곁에 잠들겠죠. 너의 품에 잠든 난 마치 천사가 된 것만 같아요. 난 그대 품에 별빛을 쏟아내리고 은하수를 만들어 어디든 날아가게 할 거야. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Light and sky, shooting star, 지게 내 galaxy. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm your pilot. 내 곁에 저 별을 따 내게만 지게 my galaxy. Like a star 내리는 빛처럼 반짝이는 널 가지고 싶어 get my mind. 엄지와 검지만 해도 내 마음을 너무 잘 표현해 부터 안다나니까 마냥 떨리기만 한 게 아냐. 준비가 되면 쏠린 인공위성처럼 네 추울 마구 맴돌려 해. 더 가까워진다면 네가 가져줄래 이 떨림을. 어제는 내가 기분이 참 좋아서 지나간 행성에다가 그대 이름 새겨놓았죠. 한참 뒤에 별빛이 내리면 그 별이 가장 붉게 빛나요. 지나간 새벽을 다 세면 다시 내 곁에 잠들겠죠. 별빛 아래 잠든 난 마치 온 우주가 진 것만 같아. 난 그대 품에 별빛을 쏟아내리고 은하수를 만들어 어디든 날아가게 할 거야. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Light and sky, shooting star, 지게 내 galaxy. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm your pilot. 내 곁에 저 별을 따 내게만 지게 my galaxy. I'm a pilot anywhere. Cause I'm a pilot anywhere. Light and sky, shooting star,
Culture Inc. We're not listed on the stock exchange, but the value of K-Culture
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
All right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tipping, and joining us in the studio is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Whoop.
Today is going to be a very informative tidbit. Let me tell you right now.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but our producer is really interested in today's topic, and he kept on asking me the questions beforehand. I kept on relaying her answer to him.
Yes.
It was like this.
Yes.
To the point where I just said, look, I think you just need to listen to our
the tidbit
tidbits.
today. Yes.
Because, guys, it is going to be the most fantabulous topic we've ever talked about.
It is very interesting. Uh-huh.
We have not had such an excellent topic to talk about.
Right. Before we get into it, can
Yes.
I borrow your forehead?
You calling me an egg?
No. Can I borrow your forehead?
Why? Because it's the color of the egg? Oh, snap!
Can I crack it against your forehead?
No, I thought it was going to disappear from the backdrop. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, you're supposed to crack it. Oh, no, but
Do it.
I'm not brave enough.
Do
Can
it.
you do it?
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Can I?
Do it.
Oh.
Do it. It better not be raw. I swear, if it's raw.
It's not raw. It's not
It's raw.
Okay, I'll try.
Do it.
I never done it before. Okay, can you?
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
Just do it.
Okay.
Just do it. Just. Oh, snap! hard. Oh, that was so hard. Ow.
Crap, guys. Yay.
Hey, did I do something wrong?
It's an excellent topic, and it's very informative to show you what it looks like. It's the culture.
No,
in Korea, you actually crack it against your friend's forehead.
But you know what's crazy?
What?
Is that the inner layer didn't break.
It didn't. It's not supposed to break.
Yeah,
it's
is.
supposed to protect the... No, you have to peel it off.
No, but usually it just comes off. I don't even know how this happened this way. Ow.
Now my snack is cracked open.
Well, it's gonna be a little bit salty from my
yeah,
forehead.
you
but
can have it.
anyways,
Here.
what was what was all of this about?
Well, what color are eggs
What
in
color
your
eggs?
head? Like, because you lived in the States and
Yeah.
here in Korea, so how would you define the color of eggs?
I know this is gonna sound like this is not anything race related, but America is white.
Yes.
White eggs.
Yes, white eggs. That's what he
And-
means.
Although I have a mix of white and brown eggs in Korea. It's red.
Your forehead's red. I'm sorry.
It was so hard. But anyways, that's what it is.
Okay. And it really depends on where you are. And that is today's topic. Our listener, Nick Archer, left us with a question. Why
Yes.
are Korean eggs brown? And yes, in Korea, if you go to a supermarket, most eggs you see are brown. But in many other countries, people are much more used to white eggs. So today we're talking about Korean eggs, why they're usually brown, whether the color matters, and why Koreans love eating baked eggs at jjimjilbang.
That's right. It's different. It's boiled
Oh,
eggs and
you peeled
big-
it off.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Now I have to
Take
eat.
a bite.
No, I'm not gonna be able to talk then.
Well, we have a photo
Yes.
of it's like a mix of white and brown eggs. So the brown eggs are the usual ones that you will see here in Korea.
That's
But
right.
I also brought, the photo of a white egg so that you
Yes.
can see how it's different.
I mean, we eat a lot of eggs at the home because we got kids.
Yeah.
And we have one side. We have two shelves of eggs. One is all white. One is all.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's don't pull any segregation jokes on this. It just happens to be
Right.
that way.
Okay. Is it
but-
because of the size? Like white eggs, I think they tend to be bigger than the brown eggs because there's like 왕란, 대란,
Yeah.
푸란, and we we love to have like the bigger ones, and the bigger ones are always
Yes.
always white.
Yeah, I can't tell which one it is, but then it's just I mean it depends
Okay.
on. I know she gets like all these like organic eggs and stuff
Oh,
like
maybe
that.
that's why. Okay.
But I didn't expect eggs to have this much cultural content.
Yeah, eggs are deeper than they look. At first, for foreign listeners who may be wondering, yes, even if the shell is brown, the inside still turns white when you
Yes.
boil it. So the shell color does not mean the egg white becomes brown.
No.
No.
Now that's quite obvious, but still worth clarifying.
Yes, very important. Well, a brown shell egg is still a normal egg inside, and the shell color mostly depends on the breed of the hen. White hens, like leghorns, usually lay white eggs, while brown breeds, including Rhode Island Red and New Hampshire Lines, lay brown eggs. So it depends on the breed of the hen. And Korean farms mostly use brown laying breeds, so Korean supermarket eggs are usually light brown.
So was Korea always a brown egg country?
No, and that's the interesting part. So until around the 1970s and early 1980s, white eggs were actually much more common in Korea. At one point, most laying hens were white breeds, but from the 1980s and 1990s, brown eggs became more popular very quickly.
Why would that happen?
Well, there were a few reasons. First, on the farming side, brown laying breeds became more attractive because they were productive and useful for both eggs and meat.
Oh.
So brown breed hens, you can eat them as well.
Okay.
But white breed, no, you can't. But on the consumer side, this is funny, the image actually mattered a lot. So around that time, there was a strong preference for things that felt more local and natural. And brown eggs were marketed as native style or more wholesome, even though that wasn't really a nutrition fact.
Okay, so people just thought like brown meant healthier.
Exactly. There were even rumors that white eggs were less nutritious or less tasty, which experts generally say is not true. Shell color does not make a big nutritional difference. What matters more is freshness, storage, and how the chickens were raised. But once consumers started thinking brown looks healthier, the market naturally followed.
Because you know how like Boo-young just got tanned.
Oh yeah, I look healthier.
She looks healthier, right? You know,
Right.
like people are like they look tan. They go, you look healthier.
Yes, yes.
And so I guess same goes with chickens too, apparently.
Apparently,
but
yes.
It has no nutritional facts whatsoever. But again, it happens with food a lot, right? Color changes how we feel.
Yeah, totally. You know, brown bread feels healthier than white bread, and brown sugar sounds more natural. And in Korea, brown eggs started to feel more real or more Korean. So there were even stories from the past about some sellers coloring white eggs brown.
Really?
Yes, because consumer preferred brown so much. And that tells you how strong the preference became.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to read this straight from the script. Wow, egg makeup.
Exactly. Egg foundation. And today, white eggs are still produced in small amounts, sometimes for things like egg crafts or Easter events.
That's right.
But regular Korean consumers rarely see them. We did see more white eggs for a short time during the 2016 bird flu outbreak when Korea imported eggs from overseas. But once supply stabilized, the brown eggs came back.
So are other countries like this too?
Well, yes, egg color preference is very local. Korea prefers brown eggs, and based on my research, countries like the UK and France also have a strong brown egg preference.
Okay.
But in other places, people prefer white eggs. And there's even an old New York Times article from the 1910s saying Boston housewives wanted brown eggs, while New York housewives wanted white eggs.
Boston is Boston.
Interesting.
Okay, because for me, growing up in New York,
Yes.
We only saw white eggs.
Uh-huh. So eggs are white for you.
It was white, and then I came to Korea and I saw brown eggs for the
yeah.
first time.
Did you find it like awkward?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was just. I mean, it tastes the same.
Right, right, right.
It tastes the same.
Right. But did you ever wonder why is this brown?
No,
Yeah, because you can still eat it.
I just really thought it was just different breeds.
Okay,
and
okay.
like every country has
naturally.
certain breeds and stuff like
Right,
that. So
exactly.
this debate is not only Korean.
Right. People have been emotional about egg color for a surprisingly long time, and there are some practical differences, like white eggs being easier to check with light, and brown shells making small stains less visible, right? But for most of us eating the egg, the color is not the important part. As I mentioned earlier, freshness, storage, and quality matter much more. So brown doesn't automatically mean better.
Hey, I want to do something. I want to ask a crazy question. Where do you put your eggs once you buy it?
The refrigerator.
Did you know that this is like a Korean thing?
What? No?
Did you know this, guys?
No,
Who puts eggs in their refrigerator?
Huh?
Because someone told me
Where do
that in the
eggs go?
U.S., some people just leave it outside.
What?
Yeah.
In room temperature?
In room temperature.
Huh? Is that okay?
That's. I mean,
It's gonna
that's.
spoil the eggs.
I heard that that's just like a Korean thing to be like putting eggs in the fridge.
What? Before they're cooked? Like
Yes.
boiled?
Yes.
What?
That's what I heard.
I mean, like baked eggs, they're supposed to
Even
be
the
stored
supermarket,
in...
like even in the supermarkets, I remember having to buy a supermarket, and it was like outside though.
Huh? In
Yeah.
Korea?
Someone tell me this. Is this like a Korean thing? Because someone told me that you don't really put eggs in the fridge. It's like it's like a
fact.
regional thing. Someone tell me. Someone.
Is this a new tidbit?
I don't know. I think I've heard this.
Oh, wow. Let us know, guys.
Yes.
In your country.
Crash
How do you store
Override
your
says
eggs?
it depends on the producer. See, Crash says in Japan they store eggs at room temperature. So like certain
What?
countries actually do that.
Wow. Didn't know that.
So
I'm learning a
I feel very uncomfortable not putting in the fridge.
Me too.
Right,
Me
rotten
too.
eggs is something you don't want to get into.
No.
Our producer says at the Mart in Korea or
In Korea.
in Korea, right? Yeah. In Korea, they do that.
The egg section, they're all refrigerated, so it's cold when you go there.
And at home, we put it in the fridge.
Yes.
We actually have a shelf for the eggs.
Oh yes, we have the section.
Ben
for
Song
eggs.
says in the U.S.,
I don't know what to call it.
eggs are in the fridge section in the grocery store. Made It Up says my eggs are in the fridge. It's common in the UK. I think there's certain countries out there that just put it outside. Jenga says it's an American thing too. I heard it because the way that we clean moves the protective layer, so it'll spoil if not in the fridge. So there are
Right.
countries out there that
Yeah.
keep it room temperature. I just forget where it was.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for the tidbit.
Anyways.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe it's like American. I don't know. Anyways, why are we getting? I'm telling you, this is the craziest topic
Yes. Most interesting.
ever. We're gonna continue to talk about eggs.
Your forehead's back.
Yeah, it's still
Thankfully.
it hurts. This is Agmi with Fried Stream 후라이의 꿈. We're back in the studio for coffee break. Today's tip, and today's topic is cray because countries that keep eggs at room temperature. Okay. Most European countries, such as France, Italy, and Germany, along with Japan, store eggs at room temperature because their regulations prohibit washing eggs. So France, Italy, Spain, UK, majority of egg-laying hens are vaccinated against salmonella, which reduces the necessity for washing and refrigeration. Japan, countries that fridge the eggs. US, Canada, Scandinavian countries, Australia, New Zealand, and of course here in Korea.
Wow.
We also have some crazy other tidbits.
Yes.
You want to share this tidbit?
Eggshell codes?
Yep.
I didn't know what that was until our producer told me. In Korean, it's called 난각번호?
Yes.
난각 number. So it basically tells you how fresh, like how the hens are raised.
Yeah, so there's the laying date, which the first 4 digits indicate the month and the day. So that one was laid on January 22nd, right? And then there's a 3,
Yes.
right? So 1 means free range, the good stuff. 2 means barn raised, which means hens can move freely inside a large indoor barn.
Yep.
3 is improved cage, which means hens have more space than conventional cages.
Right, but still they're...
Yeah, and then 4 is like the
cages.
worst because they're just like in battery cages, right? Like it's
Yes.
the worst. Just for information, the one that Booyoung just completely destroyed my head with, it's a number 3.
Yeah.
It was a number 3.
It's not the worst.
It wasn't the worst. But it
How
did.
did it taste? It tasted good, right?
It was
Yeah, it
actually.
tasted good.
It actually. Oh, so smoky. It's so good.
Nice.
I don't like boiled eggs.
Oh, but you like...
I love baked eggs.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Look at that. 4. That's
Wow. 3.
4.
Is it 4?
It's a
Oh, it's
4.
4.
And it says 4. Oh, it says 4.
We're not showing this to our listeners yet, so they don't know what you're talking
I'm just
about.
previewing it right now.
Yes.
But anyways, I'm looking at
Yeah,
some
some
like
fun
codes.
facts. So if you ever come to Korea and you see the numbers on the eggs, that's what you can refer to.
That's right. All right, so we're gonna go with the jjimjilbang eggs. The baked ones are the ones you eat at the jjimjilbang.
Yes, if you go to a Korean jjimjilbang or public bath and sauna complex, there's this one classic combo. Baked eggs and 식혜. Whoop whoop. You sit there in your sauna clothes, maybe with a towel folded like sheep ears on your head, and you crack open a brown chewy egg.
It just tastes different. This is, it's a must. It's a
Yes,
must.
and it's always in that plastic cup. The 식혜?
Yes.
Yes.
It's full of ice.
Yes.
They put a little bit too much ice, I think. And so look at the codes, right? So like 1204, that's December 4th, and then you have the
4.
code at the end. It says
Yes.
ak
Ak
4, which means it's it's cramped up in all cages there. I mean, it's cheap
some
stuff.
sad. Right.
It's cheap stuff.
Yes.
But also that has 유통기간, which means the expiration date too. That's the sheep head.
This is the sheep head. Yes.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't?
I do know
Oh,
how
you
to
do?
that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cute. Very
What is
cute.
this from? Is this from like a drama?
Yes, it's drama from What Happens to My Family. 가족끼리 왜 이래?
Oh,
drama
okay.
scene.
Why
Yay.
did 가족끼리 왜 이래, 저거? It's a very Korean image.
It really is. And people use different names, you know that? Like 맥반석 계란, 훈제란, 구운 란, right? 맥반석 계란 as in stone-grilled eggs, 훈제란, smoked eggs, and 구운 란, baked eggs. And the details are a little different. So 맥반석, stone-grilled eggs are cooked with heated mineral stone, and smoked eggs get that smoky flavor.
This
That's what
one,
you
this
had.
one. I
Yes,
got the 훈제.
yes. And baked eggs are the broader category. So it's basically the umbrella term for the two names that I just mentioned earlier. And what they have in common is that they're cooked slowly at higher heat than regular boiled eggs. So the texture becomes firmer and chewier.
Yeah, it's chewier.
It's chewy. It's very chewy. I love that texture.
And it does taste better.
Uh-huh.
It really does taste
Yeah,
better.
with the salt. Ooh.
But then this is
Even without
훈제,
salt?
which
Yes.
means it's the smoked ones. It
Right.
doesn't even need salt.
No.
It's just really good stuff.
Yeah.
But if boiled brown eggs turn white inside,
Right. If they're boiled, they're white.
but then when you bake it, it's brown?
Yes, and that's because of something called the Maillard reaction, which is the same browning reaction that makes toast or roasted meat smell so good. So with stronger heat and more time, the amino acids and sugars inside the egg react, creating that brown color and deeper, slightly nutty flavor. So yes, the egg is basically getting toasted from the inside. That's why.
All right. So why did the baked eggs and shike become such such a 찜질방 food, though?
Well, there are some practical reasons. So 찜질방gs are warm and humid, so regular boiled eggs would spoil more quickly, right? But baked eggs lose more moisture during the long heating process, so they last longer and they're easier for snack counters to manage. And they became more common in Korea, like previously when during the 1950s and 60s, eggs were very luxurious, right?
Yeah.
It was hard to get them,
Yeah.
but it became more common, more cheaper.
I mean, you even saw it in Reply 1988, where, the favorite kid gets the egg.
Oh yeah, right.
Because it was like the more affordable protein,
Yes,
but still,
yes.
certain families couldn't get it. There's also the 백반석 image.
Oh yes,
right?
so you know that there are 백반석 rooms in 찜질방s, right?
There's a lot of different
Oh
rooms. but
yes, yes. So and around the time big 찜질방s became popular, many places were promoting 백반석 rooms by saying the far infrared heat from the mineral stone was good for the body. So when eggs baked with 맥반석 were sold as 맥반석 eggs, the healthy sauna-friendly image matched the whole place perfectly. So people thought it was healthier because it had 맥반석 in front of it.
But I mean, the eggs were cooked, and the chicken had just no chance. The chick had no chance to become a chicken.
Right.
Is in my stomach right now. But very business-friendly snack.
Exactly. And for 식혜, there was also marketing. So in the late 1990s and early 2000s, neighborhood bathhouses were turning into the big 찜질방s we know today, with snack counters, rest areas, sleeping rooms, and family spaces. And around that time, canned 식혜, you know what it is?
Yes.
Became a huge hit after 1993. So traditional drink that people usually had only during holidays became a popular everyday drink.
Yeah, I mean, my grandmother used to make a whole batch of
Oh,
these
wow,
stuff, and it's
nice.
great. Like, I don't like the canned one because it tastes too
sweet.
sugary.
Right.
Like all it tastes is like sugar.
Yes, exactly.
And the rice, the sweet rice that's in the glutinous rice inside, it's supposed to have that chewiness, but it just like
the texture,
falls apart.
it's not
one.
there.
So again, going back, why does that combo work so well?
Well, because it solves a very real problem. After sweating in a hot room, you want something cold, sweet, and refreshing, right? And 식혜 gives you liquid, sugar, and that icy sweetness. And when you eat a baked egg, especially the yolk, your mouth gets dry very
Yep.
quickly.
Yep.
So you take one bite of the egg, then one big sip of cold 식혜, and suddenly everything makes sense.
That's right.
Ooh.
All these egg talks again. I mean, I agree with you guys. Who would have thought, like Halsey's, who would have thought egg talk would be this intense? Let's go into our final takeaway.
All right, well, I would say humans are very creative when it comes to snacks. We find one thing that's dry, salty, hot, or heavy, and then we pair it with something cold, sweet, soft, or refreshing. And that's how Korea got baked eggs and 식혜 at 찜질방s, and that's how the world got all kinds of snack logic, right? So we would love to ask our listeners, what's the don't judge it until you try it combo from your culture?
Watermelon salt.
What? No.
Yes.
What?
Put a little salt in watermelon. It makes it sweeter.
Oh,
A little
I should
salt
try
to
that
coffee,
this
right?
summer.
Our producer knows.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I'll try it this summer.
It sounds crazy, but it actually
Nice.
makes it sweeter.
Nice, and thank you, Nick Archer, for the question. And if
That's right.
you have any other questions, please let us know.
Right. So if you guys have any like why this, why that kind of a stuff.
Anything related to Korea?
Our producer wants us to emphasize the fact that there is no prize, but we'll say your name.
Yes.
But it'll make for a fun topic, right?
Right.
It'll make for
Yeah,
a
like
fun
today.
topic. Puyong, thank you very much. I don't know.
Thank you
My
for your
IQ,
forehead.
my IQ went down to like 1 point, but it's okay. I got a lot to spare.
Nice.
Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Sending around the studio. This is Zico featuring IU with Soulmate.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
Yeah, all right. It's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit with Puyong joining us in the studio. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
whoop.
Halsey says, is your forehead okay, SJ?
Is it okay? It looks okay. It's fine.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's fine. It wasn't that hard, guys.
You know what it was? You know why I was taken back yesterday? Is because like she was so like scared to do it. And so I was expecting like a light tap, right?
Yep.
But like she came at me hard. Like,
Because I didn't want to do it twice. You know, you have to do it right the first way.
yeah, you did it real
Yes,
right.
right.
You could not have done it more right than you done that day.
I know. I'm proud.
But it's okay. In exchange,
you
I
saw
gotta.
how it got cracked.
And it was delicious. It's all right.
Yes, nice.
It would have been funny if it was raw, but then I would have been upset.
Maybe next time.
No, don't do it.
And you didn't get any bruises or anything. It looks fine.
It was
Nothing
all right.
happened.
It was all right.
Did anything happen?
No, nothing happened.
Nothing happened, right?
Everyone
You just
laughed.
had a yes.
Everyone laughed.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Right?
Here at the Culture
Excellent.
Inc.,
Uh-huh.
we give laughter.
Yes, we do.
That's all we give.
Yes.
What's our tidbit today?
No, we also do give out tidbits.
We do.
Yes. Well, SJ, if you were an office worker in Korea,
Yes.
how would you spend your lunch break?
I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I like eating by myself.
Okay, 혼밥.
But I know in the office space, eating by yourself might make you look like a weirdo.
Right.
So I might find just like one or two friends to go with.
Okay.
What about you?
And grab lunch with them.
You'd probably be surrounded by 20 people
Oh.
from like different departments, right?
Oh yes,
That's
I would
you.
make friends. Yes.
Just like how
from
you go to
different
archive
departments.
all the time and dance.
I don't always do
That's
that.
what she does.
No, only when they invite me to.
So that's probably what you're gonna do. But anyways,
Well, these days in Korea, lunch break is becoming much more than just go eat lunch. So you may have different options, SJ.
Oh.
Some people still go out for a proper meal, of course, but others are sleeping, working out, taking a one-day class, doing yoga, and even going to a temple for meditation.
you got 1 hour. How
Yes.
are you doing all this stuff?
They do.
What I mean,
You might try sleeping.
sleeping it makes sense.
Yes, for
working
Snorlax.
even working out maybe
Oh.
because if the company has
As a company gym?
Arirang has a gym.
No? Do we?
We have a basement gym.
No. Oh, really?
There's a running
never
machine
been-
and all
What?
that stuff.
Really?
Yeah. And there's like a shower room too.
Why? Oh, yeah. I think I heard that from
Yeah.
PD님.
It's we actually have all that. It's just that not a lot of people use it. But anyways,
Oh,
if a
nice.
company has their own gym, probably possible.
Yes.
But one day class yoga, temple for meditation.
I know that's a lot.
This is like a mini personal life.
Exactly. So today we're talking about how Korean workers use their 1 hour lunch break. And I think it's interesting because lunch used to be one of the most social and sometimes most unavoidable parts of office life.
That's what I thought.
Yes, right? That's why you said you're gonna, maybe go out with one or two friends.
Yes, I was forcing myself to go
Yeah,
out.
but now you have more options.
All right, what was it like before? Let's talk about this.
Well, traditionally in many Korean offices, lunch wasn't really a solo decision, right? A team would go together, or a junior employee might naturally follow a senior or a manager.
Yep.
And even if you wanted to eat something simple alone, there was often this feeling that you should join the group, peer pressure.
Yes.
So lunch was food, but it was also hierarchy, teamwork, small talk, and sometimes a little bit of emotional labor.
I mean, even in college, I just like to eat by myself.
Uh-huh.
It's not that I'm a loner. It's just I like to eat quietly. I just I don't-
Watching YouTube or
Yeah,
something?
I just don't understand how people eat and talk at the same time. Because when you're eating with some people you have to talk.
Yeah.
I want to just focus on eating.
Right.
And
You don't like to multitask?
No, I can't multitask.
Can't?
I can't.
Or is it
That's-
because you just like eating?
No, that's why I never had two women at the same time.
Oh.
It's not that I couldn't. It's just I couldn't multitask.
Whoa.
But so it wasn't all of this. It wasn't just what do I want to eat.
Right. It was more like, where's everyone else going? And can I say no? And of course, not every workplace was like that, but many Korean workers remember team lunches as something you didn't always choose. And then over time, especially with younger workers and changing workplace culture, 혼밥 or eating alone became much more accepted. And at first, it was treated like a new trend, but now for many people, it's just normal.
Okay, so now it's moving beyond eating alone.
Yes, and that's the next step. So if 혼밥 was about choosing how to eat, the newer trend is about choosing how to use that 1 hour. Some people are realizing that they don't always need a full meal at lunch. Sometimes what they really need is sleep, a little movement, or just 20 quiet minutes without anyone talking to them.
Yo, let's do 60 minutes
Aw.
of quiet no talking. Again, that last one, very powerful.
Very powerful.
powerful.
yes, and that's why sleep spaces are becoming popular in office districts like Yeouido and Gangnam. Have you been to any of these?
No.
Okay, well, some workers go to sleep cafes, book cafes, massage chair cafes, or even nap events at movie theaters. These places offer recliner chairs, quiet rooms, soft lighting, earplugs, and sometimes just the most precious thing of all, nobody asking you work questions for 30 minutes.
Yo, guys, we got pictures. This is
This
legit.
is cool.
This is legit. You
Oh,
got
I
like
wanna be there
crazy
right now.
recliners. Oh my god.
Yes.
But there's too many in one room.
Oh, right,
There's
right.
too many sharing going on. Sharing of the breathing going on here. Too much oxygen being shared here.
True, true, but
That's a little too much. And
you're
they got the
expecting
air
too
purifier.
much. They have an air purifier.
Yeah, but then still though, I want to be by myself, not a bunch of people that
Then
want to be.
what about this one? This is better.
Okay.
It's for one
All right.
person.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
They have headphones so that you don't hear anything.
Yeah, but then the alarm, you're not going to hear the alarm either. And next thing you know, I'm sleeping for like 5 hours.
Yeah, now you gotta.
All right, this looks a little bit too romantic. This looks a little bit too romantic here, the lighting there.
It's the lighting.
It's better because there's less people, but the
and
lighting.
there's the curtain, so it gives you
Okay.
some privacy.
Okay. Oh, did it? Oh, okay. There is
Yeah,
curtain.
yes.
I like that. All right, I'll do
It's
that.
not romantic.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that.
And this is actually a bookstore that provides these chairs.
That
like
definitely put
recliner
me to sleep.
chairs.
That's good.
Right.
Books will definitely put me to sleep.
Oh, books.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It is good. It's very private. You have your own
쪽잠
space.
공간.
Yes.
Like naps.
Yes.
Yeah, quick
Power
naps.
nap.
Power naps.
Oh, power nap space.
I like that. That's good
Right?
stuff. All right.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, they all look very like luxurious.
Oh, yeah, it does. Sleep cafes are becoming a new rest space for city workers, partly because of chronic sleep shortage. How many hours do you sleep?
At night?
Yeah.
Like
On average?
Like at most 5.
You are the average. So, according to a 2026 sleep report, Koreans' actual sleep time was around 5 hours and 25 minutes. So, when people choose a nap over lunch, it's not because they hate food, of course, it's because they're exhausted.
Yeah, you need 8 hours, 8 to 9
I sleep
hours. But
8 hours.
Yeah,
8
she-
to 9 hours.
that's why she's so active. She gets that sleep in there. But makes
Yes.
sense though. Korea does have serious sleep problems.
Yes, and the funny but sad part is that the lunch break becomes the only available recovery window. You can't suddenly make your commute shorter and you can't always sleep earlier, but you can hide in a sleep cafe for half an hour and try to come back human.
Come back human. That's for real, guys.
Exactly. And another version of this is meditation. So office workers go to a temple during lunch where they put down their phones and meditate with a monk for about 20 minutes. At Jogesa in Central Seoul, there's a official program called How About Meditation After Lunch, where workers can take a short pause in the middle of the day.
That's what I thought because it's like right by the financial district. And so
Yes.
like I could see people go there.
Right,
I could see
right.
people
Yeah,
go
and
there.
after that, maybe they can try out temple food.
Yeah. All right, so this is such a contrast. I mean, you leave the office, cross the street, and suddenly there's like a temple bell.
Yes,
Ding.
exactly. Ding. The contrast is the whole appeal, right? You're still in the middle of the city, probably surrounded by emails, meetings, and messages still. But for 20 minutes, you stretch a little, listen to the sound of the temple, close your eyes, and remember that you are a person, not just a calendar full of meetings.
Look at this. Edward, he's over in Jeju.
Oh.
I work on the 4th floor and I'm signed up for a 헬스장.
Uh-huh. A
gym on the 3rd floor. I work out during my lunch breaks.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get the workouts in where you can, man.
Wow, so there's proof.
Yeah, but why would you do that, Edward?
Because, maybe he doesn't have any.
You're married. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to look nice.
It's not just for looking nice,
It's for the
Esther. It's
health.
for your health.
health.
Yes.
It's funny
Are
when
you healthy? Like, do you get your medical checkup? This is so random, but
I'm alive.
you don't get your medical checkup?
No, every
done?
2 years.
Every 2
and
years,
this year I
okay.
have to do it.
Okay, nice.
So I'm dreading it.
Yes,
They're
wh-
probably
what is it?
They're probably gonna tell me the same thing they told me 2 years ago.
Oh, you should work out
Everything's
more.
good. You're just fat.
Oh, everything's good?
My
Like, nothing's abnormal?
nothing is abnormal.
Okay,
They just
you're
call
healthy.
me fat. That's it. They're like this is crazy. Your blood pressure is okay.
Oh.
No
But
diabetes.
you're not, like, really overweight. You're just a little...
I don't know. I mean, Korean style, they said I'm like pretty obese, but I'm like,
Huh? You're not obese.
That's what the BMI says. So I don't know.
The BMI.
He's a liar.
Well, yeah.
He's
And you have a
lying.
lot of muscles, but
That's what it is. But they can't see that.
right.
So yes,
Mm.
I should work out. Anyways,
Conclusion of the day.
we'll take a short song break before I continue to feel miserable. This is Puseoksun with Lunch. So you gotta glow up every day, even when you're married. No, this is what happens, right? So a couple years ago, I was working out a lot, and my wife goes, "Who are you seeing?"
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
And so to make her feel better, I'm just gaining weight. It's
her.
love. It's love.
Wow, your version of love.
It's to prove that I'm not cheating on her.
Okay.
I said, I wish I had time to cheat on you. I don't have time. And she's like, that's kind of true.
Oh, true.
And so it's making her feel better by me not looking to.
Reassuring.
I'm purposely doing this, guys, for love. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because I'm such a romantic guy.
Oh my.
That's what it is.
Wow.
But
wow. What an excuse.
Not an excuse. I'm just a romantic guy. That's how it is. You know, it's how it is. So sleep and meditation, Puyong.
Yes.
Wait until we get married. See what happens later on. Sounds good way to recover, and we all need to
know.
recover
Yes.
physically and mentally.
Yes, we do. Yeah, you're strong on that.
Yes.
And it's not only that. Some workers are using lunch to exercise, just like Edward and Jeju.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people doing kickboxing at noon or taking lunch yoga classes. And some people even take cooking classes and eat what they made as lunch. And most of these programs, obviously, are designed to finish within 50 minutes so people can get back to work on time.
Oh my goodness, that's just too much.
It's really katsing.
Like
I think it's
kickboxing.
Really,
Like you came to work all
Yes,
cleaned up.
I
Next thing you know, you
know.
come back with a black and eye blue eye.
Oh, yeah.
What happened, sir? I was lunch. Lunch.
I was hitting someone. I was getting hit.
It's just a little too intense for me, to be
It
honest
does,
with you.
but I kind of get it. You know, if you sit at a desk all day, a short but intense workout can make you feel alive again. And some people say they don't want to eat a heavy lunch and feel sleepy afterward, so they work out first and then eat something light like salad or simple snack.
Okay, so like very different from the old office lunch image.
Completely. The old image is everyone eating stew together, you know, maybe with rice and side dishes, like a whole meal, right? And then going back to the office, slightly too full. Now the new image might be someone sweating through a 45-minute workout, changing quickly, grabbing a coffee, and walking back to the office like nothing happened.
You also mentioned cooking classes,
Yes.
which, I mean, what other classes are people taking at lunchtime?
Well, there are lunch classes at department store culture centers.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, and private studios. For example, Dohyundé Seoul's culture center has run lunch classes for nearby office workers with classes between around 11:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. They include things like personal color, cooking, beauty, flowers, yoga, and other short programs. And some classes became popular enough to close registration very early.
So people are learning something during lunch.
Right.
Like this to me makes absolutely no sense.
Okay.
You're supposed to be eating.
Yes.
But you're learning to make what you're supposed to be eating.
Yes, that is true. Yes. And I think the appeal is that it feels like stealing a little piece of your own life back. After work, if you think about it, people are tired, exhausted. They just want to go to sleep. And before work, people are commuting. They don't have time. And weekends are already packed. So lunch naturally becomes this tiny pocket of time where you can learn how to arrange flowers, try a simple cooking class, stretch your body, or find your personal color.
Find your personal color. Sir, you are an autumn pastel.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you know your personal color?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. I just spent my lunchtime finding out my personal color. Thank you.
Is any of this appealing to you?
No.
None of it? Just
No.
sleeping?
I gotta eat.
Meditating?
I gotta eat.
Yeah, me too. I think I have to eat. I want to
Especially because I don't eat breakfast.
Oh, you don't?
I
Oh, you
don't.
only eat 2 meals a day?
Nowadays I eat once a day. You know I lost like 2.5 kilos
What? Over the
That's
span
right.
of
a week.
a week?
Yes, right.
2.5 What?
But I'm probably gonna gain that back tonight though.
Oh.
But this is it's very packed. Like to me, it's just a little too packed.
It is packed, but that's the point for a lot of people. These programs are designed to be short and efficient. And workers who participated in the cooking class said, waiting in line at a famous restaurant felt like a waste of time. But a class gave them food and useful tips at the same time.
Okay, so it's practical.
It is practical, yes.
Food and self-improvement in 1 hour.
Exactly. And this trend has also spread into company wellness. So some companies organize their own lunchtime yoga, stretching, or wellness programs inside the office. And I think that matters because if employees have to travel far, they won't really do it. But if the program is in the office building or nearby, suddenly it becomes possible.
So companies are realizing lunch can be part of welfare too.
Yes, and in the past, a good company lunch often meant a good cafeteria, right? And that is still true. But now welfare can also mean giving people space to recover. A nap room, a short exercise class, a quiet lounge, or flexibility to use lunch in their own way.
Arirang has all of this. There's a nap area.
Oh, yeah,
that's crazy
yeah.
haunted.
Yeah. Oh, why is it haunted?
It's that's the only thing. That's the only catch. There's nap rooms, but it's haunted. That's the only catch.
haunted?
Yes, and you have exercise place.
Yes.
Which I don't know if it's haunted because I've never been near the
Okay.
exercise place.
Okay. But it's in the basement? Now it's
that
scary.
place.
No.
The workout gym
yes,
is
the
in the
gym.
basement. Yes.
Okay.
And there's a shower room and everything.
Okay.
Everything is provided.
Yes.
And if you're part of the union, like our producer
Oh, yeah?
is, the fifth floor union place,
Oh, yes.
they got a massage chair and everything.
Ooh.
And I was like, man, I want to be on that, but I'm not part of the union.
Oh,
so I
okay.
can't use it.
Oh, nice.
They got
I thought it was
drums.
all of it.
I don't even know why they got drums there.
They got drums?
I don't know who's playing drums, but they got
Wow,
drums.
even music.
Yeah, Arirang's got good
Nice.
stuff. It's just
Nice.
I can't use it. I'm not,
You're part of the union.
I'm not part of the union.
So sad.
So again,
Yes.
this is pretty cool. It's a real shift, right? From group culture to personal recovery.
Right. But which culture do you prefer? Like the group culture or like more individualistic culture?
The Culture Inc.
Oh yeah, nice.
No,
Nice.
I'm old school. I'm old school.
Yeah.
Just spend your lunch eating. I'm just gonna have a really good sundae every day.
Right. Maybe have a small chat with your coworker.
Maybe
for him. Maybe.
That's just for me. That's just me.
Okay. Well, anyways, it is more about personal recovery now. It's not just people being trendy or trying to optimize every minute. It's also a response to fatigue, right? Korean work culture has changed, but a lot of workers still deal with long commutes, heavy workloads, constant messaging, and pressure to be available. So lunch becomes one of the few times in the day when they can say, hey, this hour's mine.
And turn off your phone too,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
For foreign listeners, what might feel different about
Mm-hmm.
Korean lunch culture?
Well, I think the speed and density, well, in some countries, lunch may be longer, slower, or more clearly separated from work, right? But in Korea, the lunch break is often only about an hour. Most of the times, it's only an hour.
Yeah.
And people are trying to do a lot inside that 1 hour. Eat, walk, nap, exercise, meditate, learn something, maybe run an errand, and still come back on time. And it can sound intense, but it also shows how much people want even a small sense of control over their day.
I'm not gonna lie. There
quite
was
sad.
a couple of times where I was at Arirang, and we had some time.
Yes.
And so I drove to a wine shop, and I looked
Nearby?
around.
Okay.
Yes, and then I came back, and
That's
it
nice.
felt good.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
It was.
Yeah, it gives you a sense of control.
I mean, I ended up spending whatever I made on that day, but I mean, it was
Oh my
you can't do it every day.
True.
But just kind of getting out.
yes.
Right?
Yes.
And also, do you have places nearby your workplaces that you don't have near your home? So you take
Oh.
advantage of that.
Oh, right.
You take advantage of
Maybe
stuff
change
like
the
that.
environment just a little.
Why?
What?
How?
I mean,
Change the environment?
like yeah.
Are you
if-
planting trees on your lunchtime? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, like the environment surrounding you.
Oh.
So, like, instead of doing your daily routine during your lunchtime, maybe you can try out, a one-day class.
I was like, I know Buyong's active, but she's out there planting
I would
trees
love
during
to
her
plant
lunchtime.
trees, though.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
All right, let's go to our final takeaway.
Well, I think lunch break says a lot about how people are living. It used to be a time to eat with the team, and for many people it still is, but now it can also be a small space to breathe, move, sleep, learn, or be be alone for a while. And maybe that 1 hour is not enough to fix a tiring life all at once, but sometimes using even a small part of the day for yourself can help you feel a little more like yourself again.
All right, there you have it. We have wonderful stuff here. Have a fantastic rest of your night and your weekend.
Oh, yes, you too.
Don't get hurt. Don't get burnt. Supposed to be very hot. We'll see you again on Monday.
See you on Monday.
And sending around the studio, this is Rainbow with Sweet Dream.